the jitters.
Are you good, bro?
I just had to get the jitters out. Damn, it's been what, 2 weeks? A week and a half? Or is it a week?
2 weeks.
2?
Yeah. We didn't record last week.
Yeah, so then 2 weeks. We ain't out in 2 weeks. I had to take a little break last week. Yeah, hold on, let's get this thing started. Shit. Welcome to Unwanted Feedback, where we're giving you our thoughts on stuff you didn't even know you need opinions on.
The couple you didn't ask for yeah.
Episode 20 and she still can't get it. You see? Episode 20 and she still can't get it.
Yo, my mind literally went completely blank.
That girl said,
erased from memory.
Just delete. What? Delete. What number
it's like the
on?
Sim canceled my movement. You know what I'm saying?
We are in a simulation, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. How was your week?
It was a good week. Last week was a full week. I had early days at work and late evening, so I stayed over at our friends in Long Island City last week. April and Brett, shout out to them. I was staying with them for the week, and that was fun. I had basically projects at work that I had to make sure I get done by a timely manner. So to come all the way back out here to go back would have been too much. But shout out to them for me staying over there. But it was a fun time. I was able to adventure through the city when I got off, doing little extra walks. And I realized something. I'm lazy.
I thought it was going to be that you chat too much.
No, I just realized that I'm lazy. Every time that I say I need to work out, you need to say go do it. Because easily I walked all over the place without feeling tired. Now it did start kicking me on that last day. Friday, I was in so much pain from walking everywhere, but at least I know I can physically do it. Just be lazy. That's all it is. But got to get back out there in that gym because the belly getting rounder. You know what I'm saying? If the belly getting rounder, I'm moving slower, and I ain't like that. I'm an athlete, I'm an athlete, so I got to stay in shape. So, but yeah, that was my week. How was your week, though, babe?
My week was fine. I was a single mother. It was awful.
Oh, my gosh.
You asked me.
Go ahead. Tell me about it.
I had to get up an hour early to make sure Jit was taken care of. I had to come home and take care of him. He was up every 10 minutes because he was like, where's my dad at? And I tried to tell him he went to the grocery store, wasn't coming back.
Aww.
I didn't get no sleep, bruh.
He went to go get milk. He'll be back.
It was awful. And then, still didn't get no rest this weekend, but it's fine.
Well, if you guys didn't know, our J is our dog, is what she's referring to. So our dog is what she was so busy during the week of waking up early and then have to stay up late, which I get it. We
not stay up late. He didn't sleep. I was up every 2 hours because he thought he heard you coming through the door.
He missed me.
Somebody still sleep with me though, so how that makes sense. Didn't miss you that much.
I guess not, but hey, he was happy that I was back because when I came back on Friday, that boy was knocked out, sleep,
at peace,
snoring and all,
meanwhile,
drooling on.
He still kept me up.
Still kept you up.
Couldn't sleep with his daddy.
That sucks.
Didn't miss you that much.
That sucks. Damn. But at least I know I'm loved, and I came back, and the boat still rolling. Is that what it is?
Absolutely not, because boats do not roll.
Boats don't roll, but the what rolls? Keep the boat rolling? No, it has to be to keep the boat rolling. Oh, rowing. That's probably what they've been saying all along. Keep the boat rowing.
Damn, I seen the light bulb go off.
Over my head.
Yeah.
Damn, I've been saying it wrong. Keep the boat rowing. That's a shame.
Keep the ball rolling.
Keep the ball rolling.
Wheel of Fortune. I just won. Thank you. Yes. Wheel of Fortune. Yo.
Keep the ball rolling. Damn, the money would have been right there in front of my face. Keep the boat rolling.
And this is mine. Jit is fried. Okay.
She would have went up there, said the same thing. I'm ready to answer. Keep the boat rolling.
You still said it wrong.
Keep the ball rolling. 10,000 right there because of my stupid ass.
I ain't sharing nothing with you.
Boat and ball is crazy because it is a 4-letter word. So that's how they would have got me for real on. Wheel of Fortune. I'd have looked at it.
But rowing is not spelled with the same amount of letters.
Rowing, ROWING. That's 6. Rolling, ROLLING. Oh, 7.
Oh,
So I would have definitely said keep the boat rolling.
The fact that you had to do it like that and not like rolling, like roll is automatically 4 letters.
But I was
row is automatically 3.
I get that, but I always learned to count with my fingers, so that's how I hit the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo, happy Labor Day weekend, y'all. Damn, it's Labor Day today. Labor Day.
Yeah, we had a fun weekend.
Yeah, we had a fun weekend of Labor Day weekend.
Saturday, you had to work all day.
I worked on Saturday. Sunday, we maxed and relaxed, so we chilled.
We went to the beach, took a little nappy nap.
And then Monday.
Which is today.
Yeah. We just chilled. We didn't really did much.
Yeah, my grandma had surgery on Friday, so went up to make sure she was good.
Yeah, definitely.
Long weekend, not very, very tiresome.
Yeah, you did
very tiresome.
And good to see that your Nan is doing well, you know what I'm saying, through her procedure. Shout out to Nan.
Oh, and I broke my toe.
I was about to get on your ass about that. I was like, "Ooh, I'm glad you got to it." So last week, right? So I went to work and Jess took Kobe to the dog park. So she went to the dog park and just walk through it. Just tell the people.
Oh, because I was getting ready to ask you how you're gonna tell my story.
Walk through and tell the people what happened.
So, to be honest, I dropped stuff on at work, and I was like, dang, Home Goods don't open until 9:30. I need something to find a time to fill. So, there's a dog park right next to the, right by the Home Goods or whatever. So, I was like, all right, we'll go there. So, we go there, and they literally, in the dog park, it's a huge park. They have these spheres, which, I thought were balls on the floor because, it's a dog. You can't pause everything, bruh.
Keep going.
Because it's a dog park, so I thought they just had balls like for the dogs to play with. So I wound up with all my might, went over to kick this bright orange yellow ball to kick it across the field so Kobe can run. Well, that ball went about 2 inches and my toe done went in half. I broke the shit out of my toe. Stefan's at work. He don't text me back till goddamn 6:30, 5:30 in the evening. It's happened at 9:00 in the morning. He's like, wait, what are you talking about? You broke your toe? My toe's still broken. I can't bend it. Don't break your toes, y'all boys.
The thing is, I don't understand, like, when you walk up to a ball, right? What do you think of when you look at a ball? Like, you look at it,
I think I'm gonna kick that shit.
Yeah, and then you look at it and you say, all right, and then you might even like just tap it to see like how light it is, or like, just, I'll see where we working with.
You know what I realized?
What? When
someone's explaining something to you when you're not in the present moment of something happening, you can't understand. Like, that's your thing. Like, you cannot understand how things happen if you're not physically there trying to figure out how they happen. Because anytime I explain something to you, you're always like, I don't understand why you did it. Like, why? Like, I know what you're about to say. When you go up to a ball, you don't just kick it right away. Don't you tap it to see how heavy it is, what it's made out of, right? That's what you were going to say.
The whole script.
That's what you were going to say, right? No, because I know you, and that's exactly what you said to me when I told you that I broke my toe. But, like, if that had happened to you, that wouldn't have been the first thing to cross your mind. Dang, I should have felt the ball to see if it was hard, soft, or if it was heavy, light. That you would have done the damn same thing and kicked the ball.
So then he's saying the first thing that would have came to mind when I kicked the ball was, damn, who put this ball in here if it don't even move?
Yes, that would have been the first thing. Oh, I can't wait to clock you, bro. I can't wait to clock you because it's just really unfathomable to me how, like, you just...
I love that one.
You don't understand.
Webster was your
Well, you know what?
week.
I don't understand you.
Yeah, I just try to figure it out.
No, that's the thing. You don't. That's the problem. You don't try to figure it out, and you don't try to understand.
I mean, I'm figuring it out now. I'm figuring out that
I disagree.
It was you definitely went up there with the intentions to kick the ball across the field, and it just didn't work out that way. But I hope your toe feel better. It's been about a week, and it seemed like you're walking a little bit faster. But I already know it's that middle finger toe too.
Yeah,
right?
I need a nurse. So if anybody want to come help out, wrap up my toe, massage it, that'd be great.
That is wild because I'm here all the time. I'm like, babe, let me go ahead and put the ointment up. I mean, I did it only one time. But
exactly.
I was gone all week. What happened
to Friday and Saturday and Sunday? Today's Monday.
You're right. I'll go ahead and I'll put it on.
It's okay. I already put the ad out.
You put the ad out? Nah. Ad shut down, closed. There's no soliciting. There we go. Nobody gonna come back to you and looking for a job. We're done. We're done with the ad. I'll take care of your foot today, babe. It's all good. Insane
work, bro.
Dang.
It take the ad out for you to get.
Nah, we shutting the ad down, bro. We ain't doing that. No fighting, no drama, no kicking toes and balls. No more for you. All right? Keep your feet and your hands to yourself. Because they don't want you to get hurt. Freaking, speaking of keeping hands and feet to yourself. So, last week, the U.S. Open was going on. It's still going on right now. But the drama, bruh, the drama. We had, so I know some of you may have seen with Taylor Townsend and the lady Ostapenko, where they had that little altercation after the little tennis match. And it was a long match where, she's an unranked player, Taylor Townsend. She's African American, so I got to shout her out on that. But she is she's a tennis star, rising star that was playing a ranked player, and she beat her. And now one of these, in sports, there's always an unwritten rule. And in tennis, there's an unwritten rule that when the ball is served back and it hits the top of the net, after the play is done and that, I guess you say set, right? That set, or is it round? No, set. Or after that point. After the point, you're supposed to apologize to the other player, like my apology, you're not, it wasn't meant to happen. And I guess Taylor didn't do that. And that's when the lady was like, you have no class. You don't, basically, you don't belong here kind of thing. And she basically just tried to, sun her. And Taylor was just like, yo, it was an accident. It's not the end of the world. But because she got beat by an unranked player, and I'm going to say because she's African American, and it's predominantly not an African American sport, she was very upset and felt embarrassed. And she lost. And Taylor stand on business. She went out there, did what she had to do. She went. I think she won probably one or two more rounds. Rounds of the tournament. I saw today she got eliminated, but it's wild. They ready to throw hands in tennis. Could you imagine being in a tennis match and then you just see them start swinging rackets at each other?
Yes and no. I don't think these people would do that for real.
Nah, they got too much on, and they are their individual team. You know what I'm saying? So they'll lose sponsorship straight down the line, everything for their pockets. So yeah, you're right. I wouldn't see that happen, but it's funny. Taylor posted the pictures of that match on her Instagram, and what song you think she had?
Nucky Few Buck.
Nucky Few Buck, yeah.
The only reason I said that is because you played it earlier.
Oh, dang. Well, there you go.
Because you wouldn't have pulled that out of nowhere.
Nucky Few Buck? Nah, I pulled Nucky Few Buck because I thought you wanted to fight me earlier. I don't know why. You was mad at me.
You're not going to put this narrative out that I beat you, bro. First with the pizza toy.
No, you don't.
And now with this.
Damn, the pizza toy. I forgot about the pizza toy. Nah, you don't beat me. You know I love you, Bobby.
Whoa.
What?
Horse mouth.
Horse mouth? Stop it. But yeah, U.S. Open going on. Carlos Alcaraz is still doing his thing. I saw Venus Williams was in there. Naomi Osaka. She was doing her thing. Shout out to Coco Gauff, Florida native. She doing her thing. So there's a couple people still in this U.S. Open. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to. I'm pretty sure I won't see anything until the finals. Because I guess that's what everyone else locks in. But I'll definitely check that out.
Have you ever been to the U.S. Open?
Never been. And it's right over there.
Oh, we got to go next year.
In Queens. And then they have a lot of free events and stuff too, where you can just go to practice. Time. You can, a lot of stuff.
I used to go there every year.
Really?
Growing up.
Yeah, this.
I used to have a big old giant tennis ball.
Where you could get them to sign it. I always want one of those.
You know I'll get you one.
Hey. Like cotton candy?
Look, cotton candy and a tennis ball. Buddy.
And a lemonade?
And get me one of those hats that spin with a little propeller on the top.
Yeah. This is my son. He's autistic.
Yo. Yo. And I'm going to play it off and then be looking at him like, And then you're gonna be
That's
like, all right,
that went too far.
that's too far.
That
All
went
right,
too
all
far.
right. You know it was too far? I'm gonna get off that topic. You know it was too far?
What?
This unknown documentary on Netflix. Now, have you heard about it?
No, I don't do docs
So
unless they're crime docs.
this is a crime doc. It's called The Unknown Documentary. It's on Netflix. And good thing about it, it's not a series, so you won't get burnt out. But it is a hour and like 20-minute long show about a girl and her boyfriend that was getting inappropriate text messages saying that, you know, the daughter needs to die, and she doesn't need her boyfriend doesn't want her, that person who's texting them is gonna run off with the boyfriend, he wants to do this, that, and the third with her. And at first they should put them in a triangle group chat, this person. And long story short, I don't want to give it away because I need y'all to go watch it. Unknown number documentary on Netflix. I got put onto that. My cousin hit me up, said I need to watch it, so I watched it. And boy, I ain't never seen a show that pissed me off. Besides the Central Park 5. We didn't even get through that, and that pissed me off.
I didn't even watch that.
What, the Central Park 5?
Yeah.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I saw like probably, I didn't even see the first episode fully.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like the first 15
minutes,
yeah,
and we shut it off.
Yeah, we was like, yeah, nah, I can't do this, bro.
I was
like,
getting so mad at
I was
the
getting
TV,
hot,
bro.
bro. Like, it was just dark. It was just the vulgarness. It was just,
I mean, and not for nothing.
Reality.
Exactly. Not for nothing. It did actually happen, and I'm sure like during that time, or being those young boys and their families, that was hard enough. But to watch it back and then to be like, we're still going through this shit.
Yeah.
It's like also hard
It is
in its
hard.
own like, yeah, nah, I couldn't do it. Bro.
Yeah. So
that shit was mad.
I definitely couldn't sit through that because boy, that was a thriller, low key. That was a thriller to see what was going on with them. But this one is another one that had me pissed. Like, I'm like, come on now. Come on, Mr. Jenkins. I knew it was you all along. It felt like a Scooby-Doo, like, it kept going in circles, and then finally, you'll see. But y'all, I need y'all to watch that. And y'all, please, write in the comments below if you've watched Unknown Number documentary, how y'all felt about it, right here in the comments. Please, we need to hear it.
It's the first time Steph has ever watched something without me.
Yeah, and I had to watch it because if you knew about it, then we would talk about it, and I can't do that. So definitely, you'll be able to watch it the next time.
He definitely watched it when I was sleeping.
Definitely watched it. Make sure to do that. But y'all go check that out.
Did you see Cardi B was in court this week?
Bruh.
She is my favorite person ever.
What's going on with that? Because first of all, it popped up out of nowhere, and I'm sure obviously court cases, they tell you got court like months in advance. So this obviously was talked about before.
Yeah.
Do you know where this stems from?
It's she was going to go see her OBGYN when she was pregnant the last time, so in 2018, I think. And she alleges that the security guard from the office was following her and recording her, and she kept asking her like, what are you doing? Like, why are you following me? Why are you recording me? And then the security guard basically answered her back like, I'm security, I can do what I want. And then then the security guard goes, you need to leave the building. And she goes, I'm not leaving the building. I'm here for an appointment to see my OBGYN. Like,
yeah.
So then it basically escalates, and Cardi's cussing her out. So then the security guard sues her for, I'm not sure specifically what she sues her for, but she's basically saying like she put hands on me,
Of course.
she hit me,
There's
she was calling me all types of names. There's no video footage, but Cardi B's doctor saw the end of the altercation and said Cardi B did not hit her. But Cardi B was also like 3-4 months pregnant, and then she alleges that the size difference in both of the women, so Cardi B and the security guard, are drastically different as well. I don't know what the security guard looks like, but usually a security guard is a big old person, no matter what color they are, they big.
Because if they got to tackle and sit and lay on somebody.
So Cardi's like, why would I hit her? She's twice as big as me. I'm not gonna hit her. And they're like, what are you saying? The prosecutor asked her, like, you said that you were disabled during the time of the altercation. What was your reasoning for that? She goes, because I was pregnant and she's bigger than me. Like, I'm not about to kill my baby defending myself. Like, And the security guard, the prosecutor is just on her ass. He goes, so yesterday you were in a short brown hair and now you have long blonde hair. Which one is it?
Which one is your real hair? I saw that.
And she goes, it's a wig.
But like,
and her facial expressions are sending.
I've been seeing that on TikTok. She got like a top 10 court moments, and like she's been like killing them like left and right with some of the stuff they asking. Like asking her about the wig, and ask her when I saw the prosecutor asked her about so you're saying that she's big and fat, like is that what you like think of her? And then she's like pointing like, I mean, she's right there, you can see what she looked like. And she literally like made a face like and pointed at the security guard, which I found funny. But I never understand prosecutors, dog. They ask the most dumbest questions,
and then he goes
to try and stir you into some foolishness.
Yeah, because then he goes, did you know that in the state of or in the county of Beverly Hills, that if a security guard asks you to leave the building, then you need to leave the building? And she's like, no, I didn't know that. He's like, well, yeah, you were supposed to leave the building as soon as she asked her. Like, I'm sorry. I'm an A-list celebrity making millions and trillions of dollars a year. I don't care if you're the freaking chief of police department in Beverly Hills. If you're following me, recording me, and I ask you to stop, that's harassment.
That's it. And I'm at my doctor. That's the part. This is the part I don't understand. Y'all try to wiggle around with rules and laws and come up with these. The stature 10.852 says that in the state of, I don't give a damn what the state of, like, she's at the doctor. She's at her doctor. She's not trespassing. She's not anywhere she doesn't need to be. She's at her doctor's office to get a checkup on her and her child.
That she's growing in her stomach.
Like, I don't get it. Like, what are we arguing about? Now, if she did put hands on the lady, so be it.
Yeah,
Cardi
but
put hands on the lady. But if there's no camera and her doctor back her up, testified?
Yeah.
Come on now. We always used to say, we need video footage, or it didn't count. We get video footage, still don't count. We don't have video footage and someone was there, the doctor of the office she visited, and still.
But that's the problem these days, is that anybody will sue anybody for anything just to get some quick money.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all it comes down to, because
times hard.
I mean,
you see how it is. So anyway, somebody can get a free.
What Lotto said?
Huh?
What Lotto said?
What she said?
I ain't vote for him. That's not my prezi.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So everybody trying to do something. Everybody doing something out here they shouldn't be doing to get a little extra funds. I say everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody out here doing what they
Back to the feet thing, y'all boys. I'm gonna put that ad out there later.
Yeah, my bad. No, not everybody.
Whoa, what you doing?
I had to stand up and shake. I had to let the pants was feeling a little tight. That's all.
Oh, I thought you was about to put an ad out for yourself the way you got up there and went like that.
I was shaking my legs. It looked like
I was. You about to get ready for TikTok dance doing.
You look like I was at Magic City. Get out of here. Anyway, but yeah, everybody making their money that day. Some people doing it the wrong way. I seen a video yesterday where Chuck E. Cheese was arrested on credit card fraud.
Like the Chuck E. Cheese? The
Chuck E. Cheese. Could you imagine you had a Chuck E. Cheese? And mind you, I ain't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a minute. Last time I went to a Chuck E. Cheese was somebody kid birthday. Because that's a staple. Everybody throw a birthday. Even as an adult, they'll throw a party at there and then all the adults are there. They'll throw a kid's party, of course, but the adults.
I'm not having my kid's birthday party at no Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah. I mean, that was something that I went through that I love, but I went Chuck E. Cheese. We not doing that. But this we
got Chuck E. Cheese at the house.
We got Chuck E. Cheese at the crib. But this video I saw, Chucky was in there doing his thing, and the police walked up on him and he said, "Mr. Chucky, you're under arrest for a credit card fraud," and he's like handcuffing Chucky in his uniform, in his costume. The guy in there in the costume is who they came for. They're arresting Chucky in front of the kids, and the kids is like, "Mommy, Chucky's getting arrested!" And everybody's like creating a scene, and Chucky trying to resist arrest. So Chucky looking a little frisky, and they told him like, "Don't resist," and they legit walked him out. And then when they walked him out, they asked, like, "Do you know what we're arresting you for?" And then, they broke it down. but he was basically stealing credit card information for people that were using their card at that Chuck E. Cheese location.
I'm crying.
Yeah, so people that were using their cards for anything, whatever, he was running it up, stealing their information and running up a bag.
So this was at a Chuck E. Cheese, not like no backyard party with Chuck E. Cheese.
No, this is at a Chuck E. Cheese, not one of them parties where you invite
twerking,
the twerking Mickey and the
twerking Elsa. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and then the twerking like
Dora the Explorer and shit.
Dora Explorer Dora be throwing it back. I be watching them videos.
This Dora is a.
I'm talking about like the costume thing you talking about when they be getting it. Y'all
I know, but like that's a child character, so
nah,
you need to relax.
Yeah, let's before y'all.
You said Dora be throwing it back.
Yo, y'all don't clip that and run with it. It's not Dora, like
Stefan,
what I mean?
the 12 people who listen to our podcast are not gonna clip it and run with it. Okay,
it's not 12 people. First of all, we've been getting a lot of love, and I want to thank y'all for that. We've been getting a lot of love from people that's been listening all over the place. Even days when we don't even post, the numbers are still going, and I'm we're very, very grateful. So yeah, definitely wanted to say
hey,
that.
listen, I'm just saying, the quicker y'all make us famous, the quicker we'll give back to the community, okay? Just saying. $100 Fridays every week.
That's all we trying to do.
I'm just trying to give back to my community.
That's all we trying to do.
By being famous.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of giving back to the community and being famous, nowadays they creating people, what do you call them?
I don't know, but
celebrities. You're creating these celebrities and giving people opportunity to go on national TV and embarrass themselves.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for.
And this last week, past Monday,
here it comes.
we watched.
Here it is.
And we were in 2 different locations, so actually,
I'm so excited.
This. We watched season 7 reunion of Love Island, and let me tell you.
Put the guns.
Let me tell you.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, go ahead with your gun sound. Go ahead.
I can't reach it.
Give them your gun sound.
Pew, pew.
Exactly. Love Island reunion.
Man, I got so much to get off of my chest, you guys.
All right, I'm gonna let you go first because I feel like.
I feel like you should go first.
I should go first.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go first. So the thing about Love Island, which was entertaining about it, it was probably, I would say, one of the only things that was on TV reality-wise that we all were watching. If you weren't watching Love Island, you were watching the WNBA and and baseball. There was nothing really going on where, Love Island is a summer show, and they launch it during the summer at a great time because no major shows are really on during the summer. Because that's time people are traveling. You lose a lot of viewership usually during the summer. But Love Island did their thing, and they brought these people together. And I don't understand how they keep getting these influencers. I feel like they really needed to pull like Cousin Joe out of South Carolina, somebody from Seattle, Washington, and just like, you know what I'm saying? Just pull people from all over the place instead of people with like a major following. I feel like if you're gonna create a star with someone that ain't got nothing versus people that's already popping based on looks. That's one thing that I'm pulling out on that. But Love Island, everyone there is beautiful. Everyone there had a following, and everyone went there with a motive and a narrative. And I don't know. I feel like this low-key might be my last Love Island year. I might say that now, and then next year we're going to wait around, and it's going to pop up again. We're like, all right, let's see if these doofy dudes going to do the same. But I feel like it's going to continue to go like in this direction. Everybody want the clout. Everybody want, to be the man. But Love Island showed that y'all put some people on here that not even about being in love. Everybody there to get famous to get a bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about Love Island. I have more that I can say, but I'm sure you got more that you want to chime in, and then we could, tennis on that.
Yeah.
But what's up with you in Love Island reunion? How you feel about that?
Let's just say I'm going to start from the beginning. Let's just say this is season 7 of Love Island USA.
Yeah.
Love Island UK and Love Island Australia have been around a lot longer than Love Island USA. The only reason that Love Island USA is popular is because of season 6. PPG, the girlies, they held it down. Even though God bless Janae and go to hell Kenny, like for whatever the hell he did. But anyway, so like I feel like coming off of such a great, like really, really popular season with really popular people, definitely had a high standard for the next set of people coming in. Now, for these people coming in though, I feel like, and I agree, production could have done a way better job at vetting the people coming onto the seasons because yes, I'm sure they have a lot of applicants, but how many applicants are already famous? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a very beautiful country girl in the middle of Kentucky that is equally as beautiful as Hannah. Or I'm sure that you can find a baddie from Miami that looks exactly like Olandria. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they didn't.
I mean, but see, sorry, but you said Miami. Miami is another major city. Find people from like Colorado, Denver, Colorado.
But you also have to think about it. Yes, you want to find people from all different demographics. If you have all the people from the middle of the country, it's not going to be that great of a show.
Yeah, nah.
Because they always say the East Coast and the West Coast are two different demographics.
That's
you
true.
want to have the East Coast fieriness with the West Coast calmness. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way that production knew that, or couldn't have known. Couldn't have known. There's every way possible that production knew about Austin's opioid addiction problem. There's obvious reasons that they knew that a lot of the people already had met each other. Not necessarily knew each other, but met each other. Listen. This reunion pissed me off. Huda doesn't know how to answer a question directly. She kept deflecting her answers. She talked about she went to therapy for this last month and she did so much changing. And Andy Cohen even had to be like, how do you change in 30 days? Let's start there. But to her defense, in the slightest, you know, if you really take what you've been practicing and put it into practice, then yeah, you can be changing. However, 30 days in front of the entire world, I don't necessarily think it's accurate or true for her. For us normal people on this side of the world, I feel like we go to therapy for 30 days, we put our mind to it, we do the work. Yeah, we can come out different people.
Yeah.
The heart rate challenge. Okay, I understand that Shelly was upset that Huda did her that way because yes, that's my homegirl, that's my man's. Like, why are you doing that to him? But her man's was in between your legs. So I see why you're upset, but there's also a double standard there because at the end of the day, everyone on the island essentially was friends or friendly.
And then Shelly can't be upset about that because when Ace was sitting there, like came back from Casa, and he came back and he was like, wait, the girls went to Casa? No, the guys went to
the girls went to Casa.
Girls went to Casa. And the new girls came into the crib. Okay, so with Ace, he was I wouldn't say entertain that girl, but he was being nice and he was getting to know her, but he wasn't getting to know her in the sense of like wanting to be with her. I think he was just getting to know her, and I think and that is a waste of time because he could have let all the other guys cook, but he was definitely talking and getting to know her, and he has his whole theory on how everyone should be mingling while they're there, which I'm gonna get into, but he wasn't really trying to step out and go anywhere else. Shelly, on the other hand, was like, damn, this brother's tall. I want to entertain you. Oh, wait, but I still got Ace back at home. Yeah, you know what? I'll just try to have both. And I'm going to entertain both. And, like, at one point, it felt like Ace was trying so hard to get her attention where she was like, yeah, I see you, but, you know, I just want to make sure that I want to put my cards all in the same, I want to make sure that, this guy is for me too, so I can see what options I have. And what is that? So she can't be mad that if Huda turned around and did what she did to Ace, like, girl, you couldn't really make up your mind. Everybody was like, this is my man, this is my person, you were conflicted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were fake conflicted between Austin and Ace because I know you ain't really fuck with Austin like that, and you probably thought Austin was a good guy, you know what I'm saying? So like, but that's not what you were looking in Ace and what homeboy name is, tall buddy? Chris.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she can't be mad at that.
And then saying that Huda basically made the whole Chris thing about, I'm bringing Chris back for you, I'm bringing Chris back for you. That one behind the scenes look that we got definitely was not miscommunicated at all. She made it very clear that she was interested in getting to know him because she had no one else to get to know, but also like giving you the option, if you wanted to still get to know him while I pick him to be my couple, that's fine too. I don't want to necessarily say like she did it for Shelly or she did it for herself. I feel like she definitely in her mind thought it would go over as, I'm doing this for me, but like if you still want to get to know him, that's cool. I think in her mind that's how she wanted it to go, but it all just got really weird. And I mean, sometimes people can come off looking mean.
But I felt like Hood, and it's crazy that I'm actually backing Hood up on this. Huda said in the video, we literally watched her before they played it. She literally said everything, and they were like, "Well, if that's what you said, this is what it is." And they basically pulled a receipt out just for Huda to be right, and Shelly basically hit her with the, "Nah, but that's not the point." And it's like, "Ooh, excuse me, made me burp." Nah, that's not the point. It's about and it's like, whoa. So now we're just moving the goalposts. And you were mad about this. Now you see that's not what it is. And she watching the video like, and then she has an answer to go ahead and turn it around and make it be a whole nother thing. Like, come on now, Shelly.
Obviously, season 7 was full of lots of drama and a lot of breakups. I think the only lasting 2 couples this season thus far are Nicolandria and Ace and Shelly.
And honestly, I think Ace and Shelly are the only one, because Ace went on Speedy
podcast interview, whatever.
And his interview, and he interviewed Ace, and he asked Ace if Nicolandria is real and what, like, does he see anything coming from that? And he kept quiet. And the faces he made it seem like it was just all for TV and show. And he basically said, I'm laying everything down on the table right here. One of the realest ones I see or I know is Taylor and Clark. That one's real. But Nick was your boy. Nick was someone you walked into day one. Alandria came out for Shelly's birthday the other day. Like, these people that's like in your corner. And he didn't even it didn't seem like he backed them up as much as we thought we were going to see, because maybe he knows what he's talking about. I don't think I think it was forced from day one. You think we should get back together? You think we should get together and go into the villa? Like, the show was so, they literally gave them the golden ticket. They said, you guys can pair up and go back and be on TV, or just go to hell home. What else are you going to do? Hey, come on, let's go back to the villa. We together. And then they experiment. She kissed him. They kissed. She didn't like it. And then them being friends and him being there and yada, yada, yada. I remember when he came back and that was weird. He went back to Sierra. Then Sierra gets booted off. Then he's like, I guess we can see. I'll just continue to be your friend. I always thought she was cute. He always thought Alandria was cute throughout the entire thing.
But that's true though, because in the first few days of the challenges and stuff where they had to do the blindfolds and everything, they both kept going to kiss each other. And they both kept picking each other. I don't necessarily think it's fake. I think it's one of those things where divine timing, it didn't work out the first few times because whatever. And now, yes, maybe they are just doing it for the business deals and for the clout and for the money and stuff. Why wouldn't you though? If me and you went on that show, yeah, right. Let's start there. But if we were on a show like that, we met or whatever. Remember when we first started? We weren't even dating. We were really good friends first. I feel like it's kind of like that. Like they just became such good friends that it's like they just enjoy spending time with each other and doing things together. Maybe they aren't romantically interested in each other. Fine, but guess what? It's not going to make a difference because everyone's still going to support them. Because everyone still loves Alandria. I just think it's shady how Ace did Nick and Alandria, because one, that's supposed to be your best friend. Number two, you were so tight that nobody stands on business. Everybody wants to stand on business in private and put everything out in public and say different shit in public. So why can't, one, you didn't say shit at the reunion. You kept your mouth quiet. You didn't call nobody out. Maybe one or two people. I can't really remember at this point.
He called out Austin because Austin was basically saying he was a ringleader. And Ace is a ringleader. Remember your number. Ace is a ringleader because he was someone that spoke up. Everyone that sat back when there was issues, they sat back, he spoke up, and then they were like, yeah. Everyone had their pitchforks and fire ready whenever he spoke. So it was like he came off as the ringleader. No one wanted to stand up and be like, yo, Jeremiah, you need to get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. None of that stuff. So he is a ringleader. But yeah.
Yeah.
You lost it?
I mean, like in the middle of what I'm saying, of course. Yeah.
Damn.
At the end of the day, like we do only get to see a few hours of a 2-month experience. So I believe that the people we see on TV are not who they are in real life. I think they are completely different than who they are that they show on TV, because at the end of the day, if we wanted to see authenticity, we would just stay on TikTok. We would just stay on YouTube. We would just stay on social media. True. But reality TV, in order for it to make money, needs to create stories and headlines and drama and all of that. And that's exactly what they ended up doing. And, you know, people are going to run with it one way. People are going to run with it another way. I just feel like reality TV and social media has changed so much for our society that we literally live for any little thing that can happen without remembering that these people are actually people. Like all the memes and all the racist shit that Alandria and Shelly were getting, that even Huda was getting. Like, I understand you cannot like a person. I can understand you cannot like how someone acts. Like, I think Ace is a bitch. I think he's fake. Like, I don't see how you could be friends with someone 1 minute and then not on another minute. You want to stand on business, but then you do some shady shit in public. Like, you're just contradicting yourself. But I don't think he should get hateful messages in his comments, in his DMs, all over, memes, racist things. That he's still a person and he's making mistakes as he goes and as he grows. But the only reason you know this is because he was on reality TV and now he's being followed like a hawk because of social media. But if this were to happen 10, 15 years ago, what did we rely on? TMZ? Like, let's be for real. We didn't have Shade Room back then. We didn't have TikTok. We didn't have all these socials where we can find out information in 20 seconds. You know, these people are people at the end of the day. I think we should give them grace for being in such a vulnerable space and environment and willing enough to share it with us. Granted, though, like, hey, do you want to come on Love Island? Who would say no? Because you know, at this point, at the end of it, you're going to be famous. Like, let's just be for real.
Yeah. But it really sucked how everyone ended the show as of right now. It just seemed like everyone's in a, what's the relationship they were saying? We're in a exclusive. Everyone's like, we're exclusive. And I'm like, just say y'all not together. Like, y'all not together no more.
We're dating.
We're dating. The reunion drop and the winners, Amaya and Brian, they did their thing. They had their
2 minutes on the reunion time because they didn't even speak at all.
They barely spoke to the winners, and clearly they knew something was like off because
2 days later,
Amaya was able to just put out like, yeah, we're no longer together, and it was like, what did we even watch? Everybody, Amaya and Brian were everyone's favorite, like, you know, that they saved the show because it felt like it was just going all over the place. They brought Megan Thee Stallion in. They brought they were trying to keep the momentum going. And then the best way to put it was, why not put the girl the goofy girl, you know what I'm saying? The girl that everyone can relate to, you know, you stupid, like that kind of girl. Like, why, you know, let's push her. And when she won, it worked. But 2 days after the reunion, she wants to put out that they're no longer together. And then she's on national TV laughing when the man was saying like, so they're Andy. So, you know, there was video and stuff about you, Brian, in the club with you and girls. And she's like, she's laughing through the pain, laughing through the tears. Embarrassing. You didn't think that was embarrassing?
I don't.
You didn't notice that?
I mean, they didn't really get enough time. And like, at the end of the day, like, they only know their relationship.
Mhm.
So she wants to laugh about it. Maybe it ended up being like a funny story. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's stuff that, well, not really. I was gonna say it's stuff that we can look back and laugh on, but I still don't find it funny. But
Yeah,
some people
no.
do.
I mean, some people do it as their comfort. They laugh
Some
when
people
they're
find
nervous.
it funny.
Yeah, people
I mean,
laugh.
I laugh when I'm nervous all the time.
Laugh when they're nervous, laugh when they're scared. I remember when I was a jit and I used to misbehave in class or I used to crack jokes and I'm frying somebody and they're laughing, but they're uncomfortably laughing. And the next thing you know, I get called to the office. Yo, so you were in class making fun of so-and-so, but they were laughing. And then my principal told me that just because they laugh doesn't mean they find it funny. And that's ever since then, it's always been stuck in my head. Because that's true. I know that girl was going through it, but this season is a wash. Do you feel like reality TV is over with? Do you feel like it holds value?
I mean, it never held value. Let's be real.
I mean, in what way? Because I mean, in value, it's entertaining, one, but it also puts money in people's pockets because we love the entertainment, we love the bullshit, we love.
Oh, in that
negativity.
sense, yeah.
Like, do you feel like?
I thought you meant like holds value, like something like actually valuable to you, like to you. Like something that you care about deeply. You know what I mean?
Oh, like in turn, like for me personally.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, no.
Reality TV for me personally, I needed it.
I need Bravo.
I need fire for that. I don't need no Bravo.
I need Andy Cohen.
I need Kim Kardashians. Nah.
Yikes.
Nah. I just meant like, does reality TV still hold value? Because back in the day, it had Real World. You had Flavor Flav. You had
like, you watched any of these?
I watched Flavor Flav whenever I was able to peek at somebody cable TV. I remember Flavor Flav and
but you didn't watch them like
New York
through and through.
What? Nah, I wasn't like. What's her name? New York.
Tila
Tequila.
You don't know none of these.
What you call it is also obviously one of the biggest.
Chance of Love,
but not them. We love them with Pauly D and all them.
Jersey Shore.
Like those were like,
we love them.
They have value. You can run those seasons back right now, and it's worth watching. A lot of this reality
with the doo on his ass.
You know what I'm saying? What were we watching the other day? And they brought up Jersey Shore, and then the clip that they used was Jenny.
What were we watching?
I don't even know what we were watching, but the clip that they used to
was that clip.
Bruh, Jenny hit Mike with the elbow forearm combination 3000 straight to the jaw, because Mike got a big jaw.
Mike got a big ass head.
He got a Popeye's jaw. You know what I'm
saying? He is
like
low key like Popeye.
He low key, yeah. He got the big jaw, and she hit him with the thum, and he felt that. But that was valuable reality TV. That was actually like.
I mean, also Bravo too. Like, you got the Housewives. I've never seen any
all
of
them Housewives.
Vanderpump Rules before Tom ruined it.
Shout out to my boy Tom. But
shout out Ariana Madix.
But and yeah, she hosted the thing, and I think she did a good job during the reunion. She was funny enough when Maya was doing her part, and obviously about the cheating. Clearly, she knows about all that. The look what she was giving to Maya, kind of like, I can see you fighting through it. She just kept giving her that look, like, been there, done that type. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't even compare. Don't even.
No, I don't. I mean, she had way worse, but way worse enough to know what that is enough for Ariana to be like, that man was cheating on you.
Yeah, but Ariana's heart's with PBG, so it doesn't matter about none of these bitches on season 7. Because when PBG linked up with Ariana at the sandwich shop, Ariana sat down at the sandwich shop.
Really? I mean, yeah, she know them, and it was actually
that was her first season hosting Love Island. That's why.
Well, then that makes sense.
I know.
That makes sense.
But they deserve her.
They do. Yeah. Ariana Madix.
Season 7 does not deserve Ariana Madix. But did you see Shelly was at the Caribbean Music Awards?
Was she?
Yeah, she was at the Caribbean Music Awards. She got held up by Major Hype, got interviewed, and then...
Held up?
Like, because he was hosting. Major Hype was hosting. So she, got interviewed by him.
Oh.
And then someone...
She yelled him up.
Elephant Man, I think.
Elephant Man, yeah.
Someone was singing her a song on the red carpet, and she was like, "Oh, thank you,
pretty little flowers."
Is that what she was singing?
How does it? I messed up the whole song. Sit down, on the old girl. He's looking good, girl. You don't know that song?
On TikTok?
Yeah, it's like a sound.
Yeah, but it's not
We
Jamaican.
can for hours next to the flowers.
That,
Them
is that
on the oud,
the
girl.
Jamaican version?
No, that's Elephant Man. I thought he was singing her that song. That's the song that's trending right now. I thought he was singing Shelly that song. What is it? We can walk for hours next to the flowers. Sit down on the oud, girl. You're doing good, girl. Could you imagine he sang that to Shelly?
That's not the sound that's trending on TikTok.
That is this. All right, we're going to play it after. That is the sound.
No, it's not. It's by some white lady.
Shout out to Elephant Man. The only white lady voice I know on TikTok is Jet 2 Holiday. And that ran to the ground.
Boy.
That ran out to the ground.
Everything is a Jet 2 Holiday.
Everything is a Jet 2 Holiday, but that was ran out to the ground. Oh my gosh. Yo. But yeah, I did see the Caribbean Music Awards was here in Brooklyn, right? I think it was in New York.
It was in New York, yeah. Shenseea took home Dancehall Artist of the Year. Valiant took home Dancehall Male Artist of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was pretty Valiant. Good. They said that Shenseea was the most like emerged artist at the awards, so it was nice.
Yeah, Shenseea is definitely international. She's all over the place. Her music, is continuously growing, but she's definitely up there. She got that song with Silent Addy and Skilly, and the main person of the song, I forgot her name. It's crazy how the main person's song.
Oh, Shake It to the Max.
Yeah, it's crazy how the main person, we don't even know their name.
I know what she looked like.
The out of them just came on the song and just took over.
Molly
is her name. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to Shenseea, the Caribbean Music Awards this past weekend. That was yeah.
He's iced out, bruh.
Shizzle my nizzle. Yeah, that's the song.
Because she's Haitian.
Yeah, and he's Jamaican, but she Caribbean, so she know. Yeah. She know Elephant Man. Come on now.
She Caribbean.
She know Elephant Man.
She Haitian, but she Caribbean.
Yeah.
You have to know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, week 20.
I mean, I got one more thing I want to get off my chest.
All right, so get that shit off your chest.
We got time. We got time. It's episode 20. It's a special episode. It's episode 20.
It's episode dinner time.
It's 4:47. Then I dropped the timestamp. It's 4:47, y'all. I gotta talk about this.
Yeah, you said
this
that already.
Young Thug thing that's going on now. Everyone's talking about it. Where Young Thug allegedly being caught up on audio snitching on someone, claiming them to be a shooter in the incident with Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015. Now, all these rappers for years, everyone wants to claim the no snitching. We not snitching. We not doing that. Rats, this, that, and the third. And I love Thug from the South. He icon. I gotta give Thug an icon. He created a sound. He helped push the wave because Wayne created a lot of these guys, but he definitely created a wave and I wouldn't say a side genre, but he definitely got kids wanting to be Thug. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids, especially Atlanta artists, that mimic Thug's ways, but Thug has always been against ratting. Everyone felt like Gunna ratted on him, and he came out and wasn't showing no love to Gunna, and then make it seem like, yeah, Gunna did rat on him, and then he started saying all these things about Gunna. And come to find out, Thug on tape telling police, y'all can't let nobody know this, whatever, y'all can take my number down, this can't go out. Basically, my reputation will be messed up, and this is on audio. You know what I'm saying? He's on jail phone talking about this. He's on jail phone talking with 21 Savage, and 21 Savage trying to make the peace. Like, yo, like we all here to get money. Like we needed this, and Thug's coming out saying, oh, I never put out the narrative that Gunna was a rat. It was us, Dirk and them and everybody else that started unfollowing and this, that, and the third. So it's like how I look to turn around and just say something now. So at this point, he just let the lies continue. You know what I'm saying? Well, how you gonna make somebody like look bad knowing that ain't the case? You know what I'm saying? So then that happened. But all I gotta say to y'all young people out there, and I heard, I hope some of y'all young folk, y'all YNs out there, listen to me. All that street shit is dead, bro. Stop trying to be a gangster for somebody. All that, you gotta realize, all that gang banging and all that doing crime and all that stuff. Who y'all trying to impress? Another young man to show them that you're tough, you're a gangster, you're him, you're hood. You're like, what do you need validation from another man that you are who you are as a person? I don't understand that. You're not doing it for no lady. You're not looking for to be like, oh, I'm the toughest ladies, lady. I'm the toughest ladies. I'm the toughest man, lady. Like, choose me. Nah, they all do it to nobody gonna mess with me again. You know what I'm saying? Hi. This guy finds a way to say hello every episode. What's up, Bubby? You know what I'm saying? But get you a real job, have you a nice family, get you a nice wife or a girlfriend or whatever you into. But stay away from the violence. I don't know why we doing it just to have a name. Oh, I took down 10 bodies. I took down this. No one gonna mess with me. And then for other people to be like, yeah, I ain't gonna mess with him. He a tough guy. What? He a tough guy? Because look what happened when they throw the book at you. You go to telling. You go to, oh, I ain't do this. So-and-so did it. This, that, and the third did it. You're a law-abiding citizen. Be a citizen, bro. Don't be out here doing nothing stupid. But that's how I feel about this Young Thug situation. There's a tennis match going on right now, the back and forth and the BS about snitching and all that stuff. I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's all I gotta say.
What?
Law-abiding citizen. That's all I gotta say. And that doesn't mean I'm just gonna start handing out information. I'm gonna hold it down for the team. But at the same time, bro, I hope you as a man who do a crime and I'm there, God forbid, if I'm there, bro, I'm gonna need you to step up, bro. Step up and be like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Be a man. Be a man in that way and say, I did it. That's all I gotta say. But yeah.
Wow, that was a big stretch.
Yeah, that's crazy. But damn,
I got distracted. I love him. He's my son.
Yeah, he's my dog too. Right, Bubby? That's really good.
So, as we all know, the Trump terrorist is on one. He's still going.
Still going. And we try to not talk about Trump as much as we can on this pod, but it's like, how can you not?
It's like every other day I feel like something new is happening. The latest thing that I have heard is that Trump revokes the Secret Service for Kamala Harris despite Biden's 18-month extension. A White House official confirmed the move, noting that former vice presidents are typically entitled to only 6 months of protection after leaving office. Under a 2008 law, the Secret Service can extend coverage to former vice presidents, their spouses, and children under 16 for that period. However, a Secret Service official told NBC that President Joe Biden had signed an executive memorandum in January granting Kamala Harris an 18-month extension of her protection. Since January, Trump has revoked Secret Service protection for several people, including Hunter and Ashley Biden and former NIAID Director Anthony Fauci.
Dr. Fauci?
Yeah. So, I mean, to be all fair, right? If you only get 6 months, you only get 6 months. However, if the former president signed an 18-month extension, then, like, you probably should just leave that alone. Also, taking into consideration that, like, when she was in her vice presidency, she was getting, like, death threats and shit already as it is. Mm-hmm. So, like, I just feel like you're doing it to be spiteful.
For sure.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Like, Spite is like his middle name.
He-
Might as well be.
He ain't give a damn about her, so it's one of those things where like, oh, y'all extended that. Well, how about this? Nope, we gonna cut that off.
Bye.
You have to drive to the grocery store by yourself. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. You're okay. My people won't attack you in public. You're fine.
You're right.
Come
So
on now.
he
We
wants
seen
you
what
to
they
think-
do in the Capitol January 6th. We seen how anything he says, they react. You know what I'm saying? So with her, without no protection for her, and a lot of people that lost it, trust me, these people come out, they're very, they do things with justice on that side.
Mhm.
And they react. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised, and I hope that it doesn't happen, that, you know, someone gets their hands on any of these people. It's crazy how you brought up the Secret Service. And last week when I was in the city walking home, big black trucks just swerved out in front of me. Police car
yeah.
pulled up, and I'm walking up, I think just past Times Square, and I'm walking up Broadway. I think it was Broadway and 51st at the Michelangelo Hotel, and all like Secret Service jumped out of the vehicle, had the doors open, fling open the door of the hotel, and fling the door open of the hotel, and was trying to get the guy, whoever it was, to come into the car. But when they realized they were creating too much attention to themselves, everybody kind of backed off. So at that time, I leaned up on the wall, and I'm like, damn, who about to come out of this? That, you know, they got Secret Service out there. And I'm standing out there for 5-10 minutes, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I standing here? So I left and went to hell home. So I don't even know who came out of that Michelangelo
real.
Hotel. And I texted you too. I was like, babe, someone important. But imagine if it was like his niece or something, like his daughter-in-law or something random.
They live in the Trump building.
I heard Ivanka lives in New York.
Yeah, she lives in the Trump Towers
And
on the top floor.
the little, I think his grandson or one of his sons or someone goes to school in New York, and he gets brought to, I think is it NYU?
It's gotta be.
He gets brought to school. It's a whole like ordeal and system that they got going on for him. But they're in New York, so anything is possible. But I know this time of the year with the United Nations, they have a lot of meetings, and where that is not too far from the United Nations on the east side of Manhattan. So anything's possible. That it was just, you know, it could have been a leader from another country or someone small or whoever. But I've never seen Secret Service before in my life, and they hopped out. They had this one brolic lady out there, this blonde chick walking back and forth, and I'm like, yeah, you try something. She's trained to kill. Trained to kill. Everybody had that thing on that hip, earpiece in the ear, looking left and right. You know, no shades because it was nighttime, but they was definitely on alert. But it's crazy. It's crazy you brought a Secret Service, and that I forgot about that crazy moment.
Yeah, it did happen.
Last week. But it's crazy how he just cutting off all these things. But what else is new? He's cutting everything that's been placed before him, so it's not really a surprise. Are we surprised? Are you guys still surprised out there?
I'm not surprised that you don't have chapstick.
Damn. Yeah, you not. I'm always at. Damn, got me. Damn. I don't even got nothing to say to that.
Kobe, was that funny? Give me a high five.
Damn.
Was it funny?
That
Give
is
me a high
wild.
five. Yeah, he thought it was funny.
Yo, nah, you said the key word, and he did it. That's cheating.
Kobe,
Yeah.
what do you have to say?
She put my own dog against me.
This is my dog.
Yeah.
So I got one question before I let y'all go.
Uh-huh.
I know we've only been married for 9 months this month.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, trials and tribulations as every marriage should have. What do you think the key to a successful, long, loving marriage is?
I think the key to long, loving marriage is to honor and respect and listen to your spouse. I feel like if you lead with those three things, where you honor, respect, and listen, it's going to go a long way for you.
Yeah, well, someone asked Ice-T that, you know, he's been married to Coco for about 25 years. He said, his answer was, I don't know how to be married to your wife. I just know how to be married to mine. So I think it's true. You know, people's marriages work for, Kobe, work for how they work for each other. Our marriage isn't going to work for someone else.
Yeah.
Someone else's marriage isn't going to work for us. But I guess that's all about the compromise and the commitment you make to one another before you do get married, right, Kobe?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
But I think like what I said with the honor, respect, and listen, those are the three things because you have to honor them. You have to appreciate them. You have to value your spouse. And it goes back hand in hand. When I say your spouse is not like one-way street, that this goes for that other person too, going back. You know what I'm saying? Respect them and respect their values, their the things that they tell us about or you tell your spouse about that you would want to better your relationship or respect. And I'm thinking of Aretha Franklin, RESPECT.
And damn, Jits just reciting a whole song.
For the song just distracted me. I kept saying respect. And that's all I can think of. RESPECT. What is it?
Find out what it means to me.
RESPECT.
That's the only part I don't know.
I see you had me looking like you knew it. Yeah, I was like, because I messed up the words.
Right, Hobie?
But yeah, honor, respect, and love. What are we in marriage for? Love. You know what I'm saying?
For the way you look at me.
I think if you lead with those three things, that would definitely go a far way. Because if you honor and respect, you can listen. Communication is also a big thing. You respect what they got to say. You can respect each other enough to speak to each other. Hello, yeah. I only know that song from the Little Rascals.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to? You know the song "Back at One"?
By Brian McKnight. Yeah.
I learned that song in elementary school. We did like a Valentine's Day song.
Yo, what the hell was y'all doing in elementary singing Brian McKnight?
We had like a little like Valentine's Day show or something, like musical.
What happened?
All right, yeah.
What happened to Brian McKnight?
It's time to go.
What happened to Brian McKnight?
I have no idea. What do you mean? He was here and now he's not? I don't know. I have no idea who he is besides the singer of that song.
That brother had curls and wet hair for all his life. I've never seen Brian McKnight without a dry head. Pause.
Well, you guys, it's been a great deal and a great pleasure to spend this Labor Day with y'all. We'll catch y'all next week for another unwanted feedback episode where we give you our opinions without you asking.
Exactly. Make sure y'all go watch that Unknown Number and stay out of Chuck E. Cheese because these niggas is out here stealing your money. We out.